Travel south, starting from Tehran, drive for about 450 kilometers and you reach Isfahan. But don't stop yet, go yet another 25 kilometers east and you'll reach our destination, the city of Najaf Abad. Najaf Abad was first established by Shah Abbas the Great in the 16th century, that's about 400 years ago during the Safavid period, and has many beautiful castles and buildings within. Today we're going to show you three of them: the Nurian House, the Husnijeh Caravanserai and the Ibrahim Khan Citadel, starting with the last one. An enclosed space of about 1.5 hectares with winding alleys and time-worn walls that remind you of the historic forts of old Persia. This is the Ibrahim Khan Citadel, that's about 10 kilometers to the west of the city of Najaf Abad in the province of Isfahan. Apparently, this small citadel has well over 40 houses, some of which were still occupied up to about 30 years ago. Before these 6-meter-high walls and watchtowers were built to secure the safety of these houses, this was a small village known as Shahdan, which is why sometimes this whole structure is called the Shahdan Citadel. This is one of the few small citadels that was built during the Zand and Qajar dynasty for commoners, who were mostly farmers and animal breeders.
ارگ از 6 تا برج نگهبانی تشکیل شده و قسمت جنوبی یا ورودی ارگ است که قسمت شاهنشین ارگ. در قسمت جنوبی و بیرون از ارگ مسجد تاریخی ارگ رو میتونیم ببینیم و در قسمت شرق میتونیم حمام ارگ هم ببینیم. داخل ارگ بیش از 50 تا خانه بوده که از مصالح خشت و گل استفاده شده و ارتباط و صمیمیتی که در این خانه ها هست هنوز میتوان به جرات بتونیم ببینیم.
Each adobe house has 2 small rooms, a kitchen and a small yard. You can also see wells in some of the remaining houses. The architecture of a citadel reflects not only the defense tactics of each historic period, but also the social structure and economic status of the people living at that time. Stand still and look around. Could you have lived as they did, sharing everything in peace and tranquility? With that said, it is time to head back into the city of Najaf Abad to pay a visit to our next location, that is the Nurian House. The Nurian House can be found in one of the historic neighborhoods of Najaf Abad called Nasir. As soon as you open the age-old wooden doors, you are led into the main courtyard through a vestibule with big stone flooring. The Nurian House was made in the image of the homes built on the central Iranian plateau. The courtyard is decorated with mirror flower beds to the sides and a beautiful heart-shaped miniature stone pool at the center. The facade of the main building is eye-catching indeed and is a modest example of the native architectural designs in this region.
قدمت این بنا به اواخر دوران قاجار و اوایل دوران پهلوی اول برمیخوره. مساحت این خونه نزدیک به 1200 متر مربع از 2 قسمت شاهنشین یا قسمت معمول خانه و قسمت خلوت یا خلوت نشین تشکیل شده که 2 بنای کاملا مجزا و در جوار یکدیگر هستند.
The porch, with its 4 delicately decorated arabesque capital head pillars, leads to the main room of the outer courtyard through wooden lattice doors with paisley designs. The ceiling of the porch is also decorated with 8-point geometric inlays. In addition to the inner and outer courtyards, you can also pay a visit to the kitchen that's undergone restoration and has a working oven, ventilation, and a display of the varying kitchenware used by the women of the household. The small stony pool is probably where watermelons were floated to cool during the summer. In the good old days, family and friends would gather around the pool and enjoy each other's company. We have to say goodbye to the Nurian House as well, if we want to reach our final stop in time. Our last destination is a memento from the Safavid period that was registered on Iran's list of national heritage in 2000. There are many caravanserais scattered all over the province of Isfahan that were built over a time period of 10 centuries, from the 9th to the 19th century, since back then Isfahan was on one of the main trade routes of Central Asia. Back in their glory days, these caravanserais were a place of culture, trade, tradition, and most importantly, a safe haven for any caravan or traveller who passed by. And perhaps the most interesting of these places were the ones that were built in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. Caravanserai literally means a dwelling for caravans. They are widely known for their remarkable architecture that's based on geometric equilibrium, each having a unique character. The courtyards are normally surrounded with bedrooms, depots and bathrooms. Here too you can see ceilings blackened by soot, a common sight in dusty places like this. The soot helped prevent dust falling on the heads and torsos of visitors who sought shelter and rest in these chambers and under these small domes. Unfortunately, except for some of the really well-known caravanserais, especially those that are inside urban areas, many have been forgotten over the course of time. This is Gulnaz Farnudi for Iran.